All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Again, thank you everyone for your time today. Today we're going to be going over everyone's favorite topic, compliance, and we're going to be talking about record keeping. As you know, we do all the record keeping for you anytime you run a report. And today we're going to kind of just do an in-depth look at what that looks like, how it works, where to find all that stuff. And yeah, hopefully at the end of the day today, if you have any questions on the record keeping, we'll open it up for a Q&A at the end. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so a few things that you're going to notice that changed a little bit is up here at the top, where you have the current client and the product decks. A lot of people were saying that they didn't even notice that there was something up there. So we made it a little bit more interactive, put a little color up there, and made we just made it a little bit different. I like it a lot better. You can click the down arrow. You still have all the information here to select from. Product decks still work the same. It just looks a little different. All right, now as far as record keeping, I'm going to create a client here. I'm going to show you the record keeping in progress. Darren Wilson, Arizona, let's say 400,000 and 61 years old. All right, create client. We'll see his information go up here to the top left. All right, so we can see it written out right here. And now I'm going to run a report, and then I'm going to show you where to find that report. All right, so imagine you put in all those filters for your client. We're going to click report. So anytime you click report, anytime you click print, anything like that, it's going to be automatically record kept. All right, so we went ahead and ran this report. Now we're going to go back here. We're going to go right up to the top and click details. Takes us to our CRM system. And you're going to notice this looks a little bit different as well. Still same functions, everything is still here. If you need to edit information for your client, you can go right over to edit. The format's going to look a little bit different, but I think it's a little bit more organized, easier to see. All right, you still have the same tabs here. You got facts to run the questionnaire, tasks, set subjects and set reminders, leave notes for yourself. Here you can see records. All right, so we went over this record right here, the analyzer tool. So it has a link to the tool that you were in. You can even download the report that you went over with them. All right, so we can see that these are exactly the same. All right, another really cool feature is you can organize it. So if you had a bunch of different, things that you've done, all the different tools that you use, you can minimize it to the ones that you want to look at. So for instance, Analyzer, you can select Analyzer, and it's only going to show you the records with the Analyzer tool. All right, we also have allowed you to record yourself. All right, this is a dictaphone. You got to make sure that your speakers are working. Okay, the way it works is you click the little microphone. It's going to start recording. All right, you can record notes, you can record what you did with the client, you can record what the client said, anything like that. When you're done, you're going to click pause, and then you're going to click this button right here. All right, this is going to save that audio file. All right, so now we're going to go up here and we're going to refresh this. All right, so now we can see we got 4 records in here. We have an audio recording. To download the audio, you just click it. You can't hear it because my speakers aren't up. Record what you did with the client. You can record what the client said. Anything. It might make your voice sound a little bit deeper, but I don't mind that actually. All right, so these are kind of the new features. We're starting to get to the point where it's going to be complete. Okay, Annuities Genius is getting to that point where all the annuities are going to be in there, all of the tools and their functions are going to be in there, and now we're focusing on the little details that really do make a difference and really make things a lot easier, a lot more user-friendly, and ultimately a better product for you and a better experience for the end consumer. Okay, so please, when I do demos with you guys, anyone who does a demo, if you have any suggestions, maybe things that you wish were on here that aren't, or maybe you want to maybe change something, if I hear something enough times, I'm going to take it to the programmers, okay, and the developers. And trust me, these people are amazing, right? They do a tremendous job. Okay, the reason why this does not look like a rate sheet and a bunch of different products and stuff like that is because of how talented they are. All right, they do an amazing job. When we ask them to change something, I would say 9 times out of 10, it's usually 1 or 2 days max. And if you guys knew what went into just making this button show up here, trust me, they show me the back end of stuff and it's amazing. So please, if you have any suggestions or you want something to be changed, again, if I hear it enough times, I will go to the programmers and the developers and we will do that for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up for questions. Today, it's not going to be a very long webinar. I don't want to keep you guys too long on something that isn't going to take too much time. So if you do have any questions, please put it in the Q&A section or the chat section. If you want to ask your question live, you can go ahead and just click the raise your hand and I will unmute you. All right, Van Johnson, I love it. All right, are each one of these Tuesday sessions recorded and posted in the Genius University? I got here today 5 minutes late and I missed a lot on the new dictaphone feature. Any chance of summarizing what you just said? Yeah, of course. And yes, everything is recorded. Okay, unfortunately last week it was my fault. I did forget to record it. And so we're going to be putting out actually 2 different videos on what we went over last week in the tool tutorials for the presentations. And so again, my apologies, but Van, to kind of briefly summarize what we went over on the dictaphone, in the client's details up here, when you click on client details, all right, you would normally have, the facts, tasks, notes, and records, okay, and now you have a dictaphone. All right, so the dictaphone works really simple. You press the microphone to record. You got to make sure that your microphone is working. It's going to record you and you can, go over everything that you went over with your client, what your client said, what your client recommended. It's just another way of being able to take down notes. And whenever you want to stop or pause, you just click pause. All right, if you want to start recording again, you click it again and it's going to start recording. When you're done recording, you're going to click this button and it's going to automatically save it. All right, so right now you can see we're in 4 records. If we refresh this page, we'll see it goes to 5. We'll click on records, and we have a second audio recording. So now we'll download the audio recording. Click it again, and it's going to start recording. And it's going to record it for you. When you're done recording, you're going to click this again, I think it makes your voice sound a little bit deeper, but I don't mind that. All right, so Van, that's a brief summary on the dictaphone. Very simple, but again, I think this is going to do great because a lot of people love to take down notes, but they don't like to write down the notes. I mean, that's just me. It's a lot easier for me to use the dictaphone. I do speak and text a lot, so this is right up my alley. All right, let's see. We got some more questions here. All right, so Alfred, when are you going to offer scrubbed leads? Oh, great question. So the leads are coming soon. We've finally we've gotten in contact with a really good company, and they do fantastic leads. I'm not going to disclose anything. We are in conversation on how we're moving forward, but we are moving forward. My estimate would be in about a month. I know I said that last time, but it's going to be about a month. And then right under presentations here, there's going to be a button where you can simply just click that button and purchase leads. All right, so Alfred, they are coming soon. Bill, you have a question. Do you need a microphone to record? Or if you have a desktop, it will be able to record just you speaking at the desktop. Yeah, so you do need a microphone. Most laptops and computers come with a microphone. If it doesn't, you'll find out real quickly. If you click the microphone, it'll tell you to, turn your microphone on or something like that. And so you do need a microphone. Yeah. Then what timeline, or what is the timeline for your next database edition, such as SPIAs, along with the others, including VAs and life insurance? I know it will be between now and the end of the year. Yeah, so we're estimating that to be the end of September, early to mid-November. They're working on it right now as we speak. Normally when we roll stuff out, we usually roll it out periodically. With this, we're kind of holding back on that, and we want to be able to roll it out as soon as it's finished. And so, yeah, they're coming soon. And again, you're going to be getting SPIAs, variable annuities, IULs. We're going to be putting in some, a lot of the Nexus products, index-linked annuities. Yeah, you're going to have the whole thing. This is really going to be a one-stop shop with every annuity out there. All right. Do you have click on the call feature in Annuities Genius, or will you be installing one on Annuities Genius in the client file so we could just call a client by clicking on the phone number in the client record? So that's, I understand your question. That's an entire different system. So that would be like an internet phone connection that you would actually have to have. And so that's not something that we can provide on Annuities Genius unless we're paying for everybody's, data, which I don't see that happening. But no, that would be where we want to eventually get to the point where you can directly message to your client. Okay, send an email through the subscription. So if you were, let's say, in your client details here, and you're over records and you wanted to, send over this one. We want to, add something maybe right here where you can just select email and it will send that email or that, record to them. As far as being able to call them, I don't believe that that's going to happen. I'll address it. I'll see what the answers are, but I don't see that happening. All right, let's see. Some CRM systems like WealthBox have a click-to-call feature built into the software all over the internet. No additional equipment or software necessary. That's really good. I do think that would be a great feature. As far as the CRM system, when we first started this it wasn't really our main focus, but we do understand a good CRM system really does help, not just the individual agent, but the entire organization. So you have a lot of people underneath you and other advisors, and to have one good CRM system is great. And we want to eventually become that CRM system, but right now that's not on our, menu right now. We want to get everything else complete. Once that is complete, we'll go ahead and look more into the CRM system. All right. Any other questions on the record keeping? Any other questions on Reg BI, best interest standard? Okay, when that goes into effect and all that. Okay. There are so many different types of income annuities out there. Any tutorials on all these various types of annuities? Yeah, so we've actually been talking about that. We want this to not just be a system that shows you all the information. We want this to be a system that helps you sell the annuity, and part of helping you sell the annuity is being able to communicate, just like you said, the different types of income annuities out there. I'm going to be honest, I don't sell annuities. Okay, and so we are getting together with some subscribers that we've had for quite a long time. Big time producers. They're doing anywhere from $25 to $60 million in production each year. And we want to get a committee together and kind of get their input, not just on the software, but what they've learned over their, 30 or 40 years in the industry, and how Annuities Genius is actually helping them in today's, virtual selling. One of those things that we're going to be going over, though, is the different types of annuities, and yeah, we're going to be doing podcasts with them, and it's going to be pretty cool to see their perspective on everything. So definitely that is coming soon. Are there income annuities out there that also have upfront bonuses? And if so, how would we search for those? Yeah, so if you're looking for a product and you want you want there to be the bonus and you want there to be the highest bonus possible, you would go over to your database, and let's select fixed index here. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to sort by the bonuses. Right, when you sort by the bonuses, now it's going to put the highest bonus up at the top. Okay, because that's what you're sorting everything by. All right, if you want it to still have a great return or something like that, you can select, rate of return. So now it's going to be sorting it by that rate of return, and you can select one of the filters down here that has a premium bonus. Okay, so depending on what you're looking for, you can do it one of those two ways. All right, we'll take maybe a couple more questions here if there are any other questions. All right, if you're not already a subscriber, please go to annuitiesgenius.com. All right, click try for free, sign up. You get 7 days for free. All right, we also have a free subscription. Not a lot, it barely has any tools in there, but you do get the website and you do get all of the compliance tools. And so definitely go and check that out if that's something that you're interested in, if you just want to kind of dip your toe in to see what it's like.
Hi, do you have a sec? Okay, you want me to call you back?
Okay, Van, but I'm looking for a bonus with an income annuity, not a growth annuity. Okay, so when you go to the Rider calculators, let's say we go to the guaranteed income, you can search right here, has premium bonus. It has the same filter. Okay, so again, if you want something that has a premium bonus, defer payments, you're going to find ones that only have premium bonuses. Okay. So is that income annuity with a bonus a searchable feature in the Rider calculator? So yeah, it is. Yep. Oh no, hey, my patience for you guys, trust me, I will answer any questions you have. Okay, I do appreciate you saying thank you, but look, we spent so much time working on this and making this what it is. And so if you guys have questions, I undoubtedly want to be able to answer them and teach you how to use it. Okay, so never think, there's never a stupid question. Okay, we really do appreciate all the questions. All right, we'll go ahead and end it there today. Please, if you guys have any more questions, you can always email me, joshua@annuitiesgenius.com. If you want to call us, number is 949-600-7707. Okay, we love answering your questions. We love hearing all the great things. If you guys sell your first case with Annuities Genius, we'd love to hear about it. Okay, you can send us a written testimony. You can use your iPhone and record it, send it to us. Those things we really, look forward to seeing every single week, because it really lets us know that we're doing something right. All right, so let's see. Are these recorded Tuesday sessions organized by date? Great question. So if you go into your Genius University, you're going to have the most recent up at the top. So when you go to webinar recordings, you're going to have the most recent in this top right square. This full walkthrough will always be there as number one, which I'm going to be redoing here in a few weeks. But the newest one's going to be at the top right. All right, we're going to go ahead and end it today. Again, thank you guys for taking the time. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.